how to treat. And what we know is we treat and move our feet. That's what everybody says. So it's not treat and take a seat. It's treat and take action. We can treat all we want, but there is action that comes after that, and that action is depending on what we're treating for. And that action could even be a higher consciousness, but it's not a treatment. And if we don't have emotion and feeling behind it, then the universe says, I'm not sure if that's what you really want. But when we come from a place of emotion and feeling, we are taking action to put that treatment into motion.
Principle number 3, I love this one. The truth heals. Truth with a little t, lowercase t. The truth transforms. Big T, truth. What's the first one? The truth heals. That's where you are right now. I feel really sad today. I feel really lonely right now. And not but and. We go into spiritual truths. I feel really lonely right now, and I know I'm never really truly alone. I know that God is with me always. I know that this power and presence that created me has never abandoned me. That's what heals. Of those who've led the way, I'm standing on the shoulders of all who've gone before me, and some good things I'm kind of short, so I am following the footsteps of those who've led the way. Yes, I am. Every time I stumble, every time I fall, I think of all the problems and mine, they seem so small. I hear those voices calling me to reach a higher place. The dues have been well paid by the sacrifices they made. Those who've gone before me, I'm following the footsteps. I am following the footsteps of those who've led the way. One more time, you're standing on the shoulders. I am standing on the shoulders of those who've gone before.
Anybody else in any way, shape, or form. We have to be true to our own self, to our own integrity in how we do it. And it doesn't matter what another person thinks, whether or not you're good or you're not good. You know what kind of a practitioner you are. You know even as I speak. And My mother gave me the example of somebody who demonstrated the value of the heart being more important than the value of the mind. To allow that heart connection to become the real foundation and the real grounding of what it is that we do and what it was she did and what it is I do. And so she lifted it up and opened it up and really represented it. And that was the beginning for me of moving from my head to my heart.
Dr. Ken says be causal and come from the causal. There's no surprise about that, right? There's no surprise that if we want to change our individual lives, where do we go? We go to first cause as it relates to who we are and how we want to show up in the world. We get clear about what spiritual attributes we want to see in our own lives and what experiences we want to see in our own lives. And we do treatment around that, right? We use receptive practices, meditation, visioning, in order to get Spirit's highest vision within us and around us. But then we go to spiritual mind treatment, or we go to some directive practice in order to change our lives. There is no difference when we realize that everything that happens is happening first in mental form. And so everything that's happening in the world is happening as a reflection of our collective consciousness, not just our individual consciousness, but we are contributing to the collective consciousness. What is it that you are contributing to the collective consciousness? What is it that you are doing and saying? And how are you showing up in your spiritual community, in the world, that ensures that the expression of the divine is being recognized and being experienced in powerful ways?
And go.
Hello, I'm Sharon Whaley, and I came from CSL Bakersfield, and I am at the 2019 gathering to just meet new people and explore practitioner stuff. And I just graduated in June from the ON program.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm Travis, Robert Travis. I go by my last name, and I live in Long Beach, and I'm from the Seal Beach Church or Center for Spiritual Living. The necessity of becoming a practitioner came upon me when I was teaching in Russia back in the 90s, in the mid-90s, and I was told that if I wanted to teach accredited courses, I would need to have a practitioner's license. They used to ask you when you became a practitioner in your old panel, why do you want to be a practitioner? And, well, so I could teach accredited classes was not an acceptable response. But anyway, and since that time, I've derived a great deal of pleasure from serving in the way that practitioners do with after-service prayers and serving from the platform and all the myriad things practitioners are qualified and do.
Thank you.
My name is Suzanne Ward. I live in Southern Colorado. Seaside holds my membership. Seaside here in California.
So much.
I've been a practitioner for 3 months.
3 months. Yay.
And I got all my classes online. I have no center, so I came to meet my colleagues.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Elwine. And I live in South Dakota. I've been a practitioner for 3 months as well. And
I think what I think of just knowing that I bring my awakened awareness to the world as a practitioner. That's what my purpose is, and I live in an area where there aren't actual centers, and so I want to bring this to an underserved area in South Dakota. My center is Southern Rhode Island Center, so I'm a satellite, bringing my awakened awareness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you're next.
Hi, my name is Linda Gautier, and I'm so honored to be a practitioner at the Redondo Beach Center for Spiritual Living. I think I kind of got into it by accident. I wanted to take my spiritual understanding deeper, and I was sort of pushed through to take the test and to get the degree and all, and it's been a wonderful blessing for me. The gift to me is that I'm able to be of service, and that's very special.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Julia Smith. I'm from the San Jose Center for Spiritual Living. I've been a practitioner for 13 years, and I love being a practitioner. It requires me to step up in consciousness, and I appreciate that, and I love being in service in this way. I'm loving being at this center because this is my first center that I started going to in the late 80s when the Richelieu's were here.
Sweet. Thank you everybody for sharing your joy about being a practitioner, no matter how long you've been one, and then enjoy the sunshine.
Thank you, Veronica.